Right. So the guy, he just left, and my position was available. So I called a recruiter up and like, told, I left the message and I emailed, said, I'm available. I sent my resume, and thank God that she responded back to me, and she says, your position is available. It's a good thing. It's like, the timing was perfect. So my friend that looked out for me, I really appreciate it. And, to this day, I'm still employed with this organization. It's been 7 years. So I call myself living proof. I'm a felon. I'm a black male. And I'm back in my career. So there are a lot of people out there who come home from jail and they find themselves not being able to do certain things or feeling like they can't do certain things because they get rejection. You gotta live past those rejections, and you need to fight past those rejections, because rejection is just something that it hurts. It does hurt, but you just have to live with it, and you just have to keep on pushing. Once you keep on pushing, you'll find out that there are people out there who will look out for you. There are people out there who do want the best for you, and you have to want the best for yourself. So I'm gonna have to probably go back a couple steps, but I had two situations in my life where I learned what not to do, or how I did not want to live my life. The first one was when I was 14. And my dad was like, "I'm tired of giving you money. I'm just tired of giving you money. You need to figure out a way to make some money." And I'm like, "All right, well, how am I going to do that? I'm 14 years old. I don't know where I'm going to get a job at." And I'm like, "I don't want to go to McDonald's. I don't want to flip burgers." So he was like, "Oh, you don't want to flip burgers?" I was like, "Nah, I don't want to flip burgers." So he was like, "Okay." Christmas time came around. I'm thinking I'm going to get strapped up, get laced up nice with some clothes and some sneakers and all. Nope. Came downstairs, Christmas Day. One box under the tree for me. Guess what it was? A pair of clippers. And I'm like, what in the world is this? Clippers for Christmas? That's all I'm getting? I thought it was a joke. But my dad was dead serious. He said, you're going to learn how to cut hair. So I learned how to cut hair. That time, the conversation happened when I was 14. My birthday was December 10th. Christmas came. I'm 15. Now I'm 35. I've been cutting hair for 20 years. So, that worked out for me, and that's my side hustle. And things were a little bit slow because I didn't know how to cut hair. Summertime came around. 15 years old. My dad was like, "Well, since you still only got like 2 or 3 customers, you're going to get yourself a job at McDonald's." And I'm like, "Well, why I got to work at McDonald's? I'm cutting hair." And he's like, "You ain't cutting enough hair." So he was like, "Yeah, get a job at McDonald's. That way, that'll teach you what you don't want to do for the rest of your life. Not to knock what people do, not to knock what people working at McDonald's or any fast food restaurant, whatever, because you got to do what you got to do. And as long as you're getting a paycheck that's legit, keep it up." And to the kids out there that think it's corny to work at McDonald's, it's not corny. It's not corny at all. I got my first car working at McDonald's. I got jewelry working at McDonald's. I got clothes working at McDonald's. I was able to pay a couple of my little personal bills, like my little pager bill, my little cell phone bill, working at McDonald's. So get a job at McDonald's. It'll pay the bills. It'll keep money in your pocket. You'll be able to take your chick out to the movies, take her out to dinner, do whatever you want to do. You might even be able to buy yourself a car if you can. Second lesson in my life that changed my life was me getting incarcerated. Like I said, every morning I wake up to this day. It's been 8.5 years since that situation, and look in the mirror every single morning and I relive that day as if it just happened to me. So I'll remember when I walk out that front door, I know what not to do. I know to keep my head on straight. I know to stay focused on the prize, because I miss my kids. I miss my daughter's 3rd birthday. I miss my son's 2nd birthday. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all. So I promised myself I'm never missing a birthday ever again, because my kids are my heart. I love them to death. Skylar and Trey, y'all know that. I live for y'all. I live for myself as well, but I live for them. And I'm not missing their birthday ever again. It's just, life is too short. So, whatever mistakes you make, you got to learn from them. Whatever mistakes you see your friends make, learn from them too. If you see your friends walking down the wrong path, check them, because it's just not right. You know what I mean? If you got friends that you love and you care about, family that you love and you care about, and you see them going down a different path that you know that's better, you know, that's not good for them, steer them back on. Because like my old heads, they was telling me, they was like, yo, dude, how you gonna be a white collar worker? You're a corporate dude, an executive, and you coming out here every Friday night shooting dice with us. You hanging out with us, going to bars, doing this, that, and the other. How you going? You can't be a white collar dude and a thug at the same time. You got to pick and choose. So one of the things that I love about my old heads was when I came home, I ran into a few of them. One of my best homies moved out to California. He called me up. I called him up when I got home. I was like, I'm home, I'm back. And he was like, good, I'm glad you're home. Keep your ass out of trouble. And stop doing what you was doing. So I guess he must have spread the word to some of my other old heads, because I ran into them too. And they was just like, no, homie, get out of here. Go on, live your life different. You know, we still love you. You need anything, call us. We got you. But you ain't touching guns no more. So I respect them for that. I see him in the street, see him in traffic, beat, keep it moving, what's up? We got love for each other. But they put me back, they helped put me back on track, because when I came home, I already knew I was focused. I got to live my life different. Couldn't do the things that I used to do. Couldn't hang out in the places I used to hang out. Because, you know, you start going back to the places you used to go, people will probably try to test you. You know, we ran into situations where we going in the clubs, we knew the security, the security knew us, they never checked us. So we was able to walk through with our guns in the club. So you got dudes staring at you, looking at you like, why they ain't get checked? How come we got checked and they ain't get checked? So now somebody want to test you. So you might see somebody slip out the spot and might be outside waiting for you. Lucky for us, that never happened. But that's just an incident that could possibly happen. And I know some dudes that it did happen to. And people want to test you. Then you got to show how strong you are. You got to show that you're not scared to squeeze the trigger. And that's not cool. It's not cool at all. But lesson learned for me is live my life different. I haven't gambled in a long time. When I was locked up, I saw dudes in there breaking the law. You're locked up for breaking the law, so why are you going to come in jail and break the law? Like, that's stupid. But, you know, that's what they do. They get caught, but, you know, it's a sensitive situation, and, you know, you just have to learn from your mistakes, learn valuable lessons, and keep them close to your heart, and keep them in the front of your mind, not the back. Keep them in the front of your mind, because you need constant reminders of what not to do.
So Kyle, I got a question. I mean, this story is very inspiring. I know everybody out there feeling it. I'm feeling it. There might be several people out there who might want to get in contact with you. Do you have Facebook or somewhere where they can contact you at?
I do have a Facebook account, but I haven't. I kind of pulled myself away from it because I had to focus on some other things, because change is always good. My email address is cpurnjr1@yahoo.com or cpurnjr1@gmail.com. Cell phone number is 267-249-1254. So, you know, if anybody ever wants to get in contact with me, they can reach me that way. Or, you know, or give me a call, email, you know, leave a message, because a lot of times I don't answer the phone for numbers I don't know. It's just the way that I am. But leave a message and I'll get back to you.
Okay. So we definitely appreciate all that information. And we thank everybody out there for watching upliftingnews.net. We'll see you in the next show. Appreciate that, Cal.
All right, Chris. Thanks.
Yeah.